Released in 1991 by way of Natsume, but reskinned as a Tecmo game, I give you Ninja Gaiden Shadow. From the instruction manual, this adventure takes place 3 years before the events of the first Ninja Gaiden game. A pretty cool way to spin things, as our hero Ryu Hayabusa is still in training in his ninjutsu arts and doesn't have his full cadre of moves and ninpo magic yet. Mastering only the grappling wire and the art of the fire wheel, Ryu sets out to prove himself to the Dragon Clan and to take the evil Emperor Gulf out of business. The D-pad moves our titular hero around, with the A and B buttons used for attacking and jumping. Pressing up in the jump button will extend our grappling wire too. However, you can only use the hook on certain terrain, so be wary of that. And no, you don't get the wall jump in this game like Ninja Gaiden. More like hang and climb from Shadow of the Ninja. Collecting the art of the fire wheel will give us our one and only power-up straight up from the original Ninja Gaiden game. Pressing up in the attack button will launch a very powerful anti-air attack. You can store up to 5 of these bad boys, and I try to use them in tight situations only. Graphically, this game looks amazing, with enemies primarily from the Shadow of the Ninja series here. Even our hero Ryu looks great. The backgrounds are pure Shadow of the Ninja here, with cityscapes, warehouses, and other good-looking areas to fight in. Nothing brand new, mind you, the standard fare, just done very well. Also in the tradition of Ninja Gaiden series, we get an excellent-looking intro. Ryu looks just right badass in the rain and the lightning, and it's an impressive sight for an earlier Gameboy game. Not only that, but we also get end boss cutscenes too. If there's one thing both Ninja series knows how to do well, it's wonderful music. Music from Ninja Gaiden Shadow is a thank you letter to both Natsume and Tecmo fans. But we'll get there soon enough. I should note the sound effects are heavily on the side of Shadow of the Ninja. Here's a few comparisons for you. Gameplay-wise, this is your typical platformer, which isn't a bad thing because this is done incredibly well. Ryu moves a bit stiffer and jumps a little floater in my opinion, but nothing that will throw you completely off once you get the hang of it. The game is regrettably short at only 5 stages, but it's an action-packed 5 stages and perfect for a quick game to get your ninja fix on. In stage 1 we begin on the docks overlooking the city, and can I just pause this here? Okay. If there's one thing I absolutely freaking love about ninjas is this scene right here. A ninja, at night, with the cityscape behind him, with the waterfront, and a full moon. This is how you set up a ninja game right here. Well done, Natsume. Slaying countless cannon fodder soldiers and moving past sentry turrets, we move into a ruined construction zone. It's here we meet the gliding toaster enemies that explode after we deactivate them with our sword. Learning the ropes as we use our grappling wire, we meet our first boss. This is Spider, who clings to the ceiling and dives down to attack us. He's not too difficult to send to the scrap heap, though. Stage 2 takes us into a factory where we navigate inside the complex avoiding riflemen and the flamethrower soldiers. Moving on deeper, we come to a point with a lot of grappling with our wire and dispatch numerous toaster bots. Towards the end of the stage, we get to a really annoying part. Numerous mooks on a conveyor belt. Not much room to wiggle around, so we just have to sit tight and pick our spots. Kinda lame. Stage 2's bosses are Jack and Gregory, wrestling brothers that tag team against us. Jack will hold you down while Greg tries to put the boots to you. These guys aren't really that tough though. Here we go with Stage 3. Immediately the music of Ninja Gaiden greets us. The Game Boy rendition of Stage 4's second theme kicks in and sounds amazing. This area is filled with more traps like the robots that cling underneath ledges and the fire turrets that spew flames in a circular pattern as well as straight ahead. Next we navigate from platform to platform as they move up and down. Taking a ride up on the chain leads us to a conveyor belt with electric spikes on them. Another stretch through a flame-ridden room, we run past the spike ceiling that comes down on us. The third boss, Colonel Allen, is a bit trickier. He moves around in an erratic pattern, chasing us with his machine gun. It's really super annoying. Using the grappling wire will give us the opening we need to defeat him. Stage 4, the underwater base, has enemy ninjas flinging ninja stars at us and can be quite annoying. Acid drops and more ninja mooks continue to hound us inside a tunnel system. Shield sentries block our route as laser cannons try to finish us off. This part I really like because the lights go in and out as you're trying to not only evade the guards but the cannons as well. It's pretty cool. We'll head to the next chamber as we navigate a maze full of enemies as the floor pushes upwards trying to crush us. Now we get into the next boss fight. A nobleman with the power of the wind on his side, Wokisai. Hopefully I said that right, Wokisai. He attacks us from above with ninja stars and dives towards us and throws his razor fan. This guy can be a little bit tricky for sure. Stage 5, and this one has the best track of the entire game in my opinion, from Ninja Gaiden 3 no less. Act 4 Part 1 sounds again amazing here. I really love this version. As far as difficult levels go, this is a big pain in the ass. Napalm and grenade soldiers are positioned in all the right headache-inducing spots. Shield sentries are placed in inconvenient locations with laser fire. Hey, you want grappling parts while dodging napalm and lasers? You got it. A rising elevator with more laser fire? Got that in spades. You should have called this level the Great Laser Show, Jesus. Finally, we arrive at the last boss fight. This here is the main man himself, Evil Emperor Gulf. Or is it Garuda from Natsume's Shadow of the Ninja? Either way, he comes at us with lightning attacks and with diving attacks. And yes, he has a second form too. This one is super annoying too until you figure out the pattern. This sucker jumps around the room leaving a trail of fireballs that come straight out at us. Dodging effectively, we can defeat him and bring peace to the land. Hooray! Ninja Gaiden Shadow is a terrific game. This is about as perfect of a platformer as we can get, really. While short at only 5 stages, this game has got everything else you can want. Good controls, nice graphics, and gorgeous end boss cutscenes, excellent music and sound effects, a cool grappling wire mechanic. This game should be in everybody's collection, let alone Gameboy library. Next time on the Gameboy Review. The lean green machines are coming.